Hey guys, it's John Bellamy here. Today I'm joined by one of our favourite clients, Chris from Lift Down West down in Sydney. Hey Chris, how are you?
Good, mate. Good.
Awesome. And we're just talking about Keep and all of the bits and pieces that we've been doing inside of Keep. And then Chris, you've been doing some Facebook stuff and everything like that. And I just threw you on the spot and I said, let's record it, right? So what I want to just get the warts and all like from you. So like tell everybody a little bit about your business and I suppose how you're using Keep since we started working together.
So I run a personal training business. So for me, it's lots of lots of clients, lots of moving parts all the time. People are coming in at different stages. People need lots of different things, information at the start, information from being here for a few years. Came across Keep at a conference, and then I thought this is going to be the thing that helps me versus some of the other platforms I've looked at. Since we've been using it, it's basically been able to cut down my admin time 10 to 20 hours a week. It's just been punching things out. So I can come in the morning, on one dashboard, I can see any new leads coming in, any new Google reviews coming in, my day, any sales or anything from overnight. And then I can see what's happened overnight with emails going out to clients who are at all different stages, birthdays, anniversaries, everything like that. So for me, it's been a game changer in terms of being able to actually just get things out to clients without actually having to sit down in front of my email for hours, which I just don't have. But then at the same time, we've been able to actually set up some marketing so that I can have things out there and it all just rolls into sales pipelines for me. And it's been much easier to manage the deal flow and everything from there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we talk to a lot of clients all the time and we talk about marketing, sales, fulfillment, right? So on the marketing side, I know you're doing some Facebook ads and you've got some Keep landing pages where you're putting social media posts, a bit of paid ads, driving people into there. They're going through a little sequence in Keep. They're coming into your sales pipeline. So the marketing side's attracting them. The sales pipeline, are you finding that from just the pipeline, having the visual there, you're able to go, where are people at? Where are they moving through?
Yeah, absolutely. And I can see, like, if I've got people here, how long is it taking me to get them from one stage to the next, and trying to track if they usually takes about a week to get them from one end to the other. So it's being able to track that and then having the task pop up and remind me, this person needs to be followed up, this person needs to be followed up, or has this person gone? And then because of that sales pipeline now, if they go deal lost, all of a sudden they go into a campaign now where they're being followed up on a monthly basis to re-engage them back, to bring them back to active lead sort of thing. So
yeah, awesome. Which brings me to the fulfillment side of things. So we've got the marketing, we've got the sales side with the pipeline, and into the fulfillment. And I know a couple of the things that you've implemented in that we're working on was like a quarter by quarter nurturing campaign for your existing clients, but you've also got that for your prospects as well. Yeah. So you're sitting down. How long did it take you to create like those first 13 weeks of email content? Was it like a day or half a day or something like that?
Yeah. So it took me a couple of hours. I knew what I wanted to write anyway, and then I just used some of the AI tools that are available as well to just try and I guess I write a lot how I speak, but sometimes that can come off a bit broken English when I actually write. So I used those, gave the tools what I wanted to write out, broke them down into sequences, and then by the time I'd done it and edited it and gone back through and made them all really spiffy, it was probably 4 hours, 5 hours to get that.
To get a whole quarter's worth of content.
Yeah. And now that just rolls out, and it's
and we're pretty much playing a quarter in advance game, right?
Well, now I've only got the last quarter of the year to do, so I've only got one quarter left. I've done 3
awesome.
so far. So it's like 26 and a half, so it's over 30 something emails, 40 emails or something, what already done, and they're just going out every day sort of thing.
I love it. And most importantly, I know you've mentioned this a couple of times, you've been getting some feedback from your clients, right? About these systems, like what's been some of the things that they're saying? Because this, I think for me, and I know for you, like you care about your clients, you want to make sure that they have a great experience.
Yeah, so obviously because I was falling down a lot in that side, I'd be wanting to punch out the monthly email or just little things like that. I'd just struggle, or I'd be busy, and then by the time I sat down, I just had nothing to say. So for me, it's having all of that there. It's been really good because they are able to get it every week. But then the feedback I get is, I read your last email. That was really good. I love how you've made them small and consistent rather than big, droopy, long emails. But then, like the birthday ones, they're like, oh, thanks for the birthday reminder. And I'm like, yep, Yep. Gotcha. But then everything's it's just so easy and simple now. Like whilst it took a bit to set up the whole system, like it took a couple of months to get everything going. Now that it's up and going, clients have been able to see the difference between December and March is chalk and cheese kind of thing. So, you know, I've started to notice the vibe in the business is starting to pick up. We're getting a lot more Google reviews, having a lot more people starting to sign up. People are missing less sessions from a personal training perspective. Like actually, you can see the engagement in the business is a lot higher as well. We're not really having many people missing out on their sessions. And then just seeing what people are engaging with and how that's affecting them on a day-to-day basis on their training sessions. And, you know, are they getting better results from the information that we're now giving them?
Yeah, I love it. And I think the big thing for you as well is like that ability to scale however you want. Right. So if you you have a trainer on, Brianna, so like scaling her up from there. I know you're talking about nutritional things, being able to scale that. If you wanted to bring another trainer on, you could do that. And you've got this system for that, which is great.
Yeah. And it means that I've got brand consistency as well, because I'm in charge of all the information that all the clients get. Anything that they get outside of that is additional to what I need them to have, what I want them and need them to have. So it's really good that whilst I'm not in control of the training session per se, I'm in control of the content, and I get to be the head of the business without being their direct person.
Yeah, awesome. So in summary, I suppose in wrap up, what would be your top 3 things, takeaways, wins, successes from working with myself and helping you get all this Keap thing up and running?
I've got time.
That's pretty important.
that's something I didn't have a lot of, because I was always either strapped to a training session or strapped to the computer trying to fix up for a training session. So time back, so that's been a major win for me. I feel like my business is like really polished now, which has been a big one. So I think that having all of this here and having it all done, I feel like I'm actually a business owner now. I'm not just in a job trying to punch stuff out. I feel like I'm in control. Whereas, you know, most business owners, you just feel like you're holding onto the toe ball most of the time, getting dragged along, and it's kind of bigger than you. And I've always been a big believer as a business will never outpace its leader, but it will die with you. And if, you know, looking at it now, if I hadn't have done all the things that I've done with Keap and with you and implementing them quickly and getting them done, I feel like the business would have definitely started to drop back. Whereas now we've doubled the business since January this year. And that's since I've been using, you know, yourself and the systems and processes that we've put in place now with Keap and everything. So for me, I've been able to focus more on sales, but know that my clients are getting looked after properly as well, without me having to do both at the same time. I can just do one and focus on this part whilst they're getting the stuff. So the retention's been better. The new clients coming in is a lot better. So yeah, that's probably my big highlight is time, energy, and effort is just like.
Yeah. Love it. I love it, man. I love it. I love seeing people like you who commit to it and then go and take the action. Because as we know in business, right, it's so similar to all of your training clients, right? If they rock up, they show up, they put the effort in, they do the work, and they keep coming back and they do it consistently, they get the results that they want. So I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the big thing is also like, know what you want to get out of it. Like for me, I wanted to make sure I looked after the people I've already got first. I wanted to have that client nurture, and I wanted to look after them before I started to add new people in. Because whilst adding new blood to the business is good, if you've got a big hole in the back, it's not really much good. And in my industry, you know, it's very easy to lose clients. So for me to stand out by going, this is a really polished business you guys are coming in, my sales per session rate doesn't seem so bad for someone, especially in the time that we're in with the RBA stuff. So for me, it's like, well, you're paying this much, but you're getting this really nice package of content and everything as well. So it makes the business really level up. So people go, I'm investing good money in good quality. So
yeah, I love it, man. So fantastic, Chris. Love it. Appreciate you taking the moment out for that. I'm going to drop a link to Lift NOS as well. So it's liftnos.com.au on the back of that. It is the .au, isn't it? I hope I didn't stuff that up.
It is fantastic. It is
.au, which is great. So if you're over in Sydney, for everyone watching this, make sure you go and check out Chris and the team over at Lift. And Chris, fantastic work, mate. Done a fantastic job. Talk soon. Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Bye.